afternoon, guys. It is 2:30 on match day. I'm outside the Santiago Bernabéu. Needs no introduction, really. This is one of the real theatres of European football. 13-time champions Real Madrid. PSG are here tonight. Lots of fans mingling around the city. A lot of excitement around. It's a bit of a rainy, drizzly, cold, damp day, but you know, a lot of good high spirits around. It's intriguing tonight. Some people may not see this as a big game. For me, I think it's an important game for PSG. One where they can cement top spot and give them more of a, hopefully, a favourable draw in the round of 16. But also one where the club can really make a statement, I believe. To come away to a stadium such as this and to get a victory would be massive. It's been a long time since PSG went to somewhere like this, an away game, and you know, won convincingly or picked up the 3 points. A draw wouldn't be the worst situation. Again, it would cement top spot, but a win would really instill belief. I think it's clear there's one or two players in the squad that I guess want to know what PSG's credentials are at this level, and they're still yet to be convinced. And this could go a long way to helping that, I believe. So this could be bigger than people think for a number of reasons. So we'll see what happens tonight. Team selection will be interesting. I hope personally Thomas Tuchel goes with the players that are fit, ready and in form. And you can take whatever you want from that, but I think that would be the way to go. But we trust in the coach, and we'll see what he decides to go with this evening. So it's around 2:30 now, as I said. I'm going to head off and go get some food and have a look around the city a little bit. I'm going to come back later and hopefully give you a bit of a flavour of the atmosphere, what's going on around here. Later on, it should be a little bit better. I have to be quite selective in terms of what I record, not to offend anyone or get people on camera who don't want to be on camera. So I will be selective in that, but I will also hopefully try and give you all guys a bit of a feel of what it's like here. So hopefully I'll win tonight. We'll see what happens, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Hey, I am back. It is, well, we're about a couple of hours from kickoff now. I am pumped. I'm ready to go. Fans are gathering, very excited. Santiago Bernabéu, all lit up behind me. Still not had no team news yet, but it does seem to be that Neymar will be on the bench. But let's not dwell too much on that. I think it's important that we look at the team who are going to go out tonight and hopefully put on their show. We'll see what happens. But yeah, just give you a bit of a flavour around. Everybody's sending scarves and flags, and yeah, we're ready to go. Now, around the other side, we've got the PSG supporters are there, and the ultras will be there, and I think there'll be a few flares and lots of singing. So I'm going to head round there, and we're getting closer. Looking forward to it. Here we are. Greatness. I'm not quite sure how, but Where do I even begin to unpack all of that? It is just after midnight. Finally got out of the stadium. We kept behind for about 40 minutes. And here I am. I'm in the beautiful Sol area of Madrid. This is a very central area. This is where my hotel is nearby. Got a bit of food. I'm going to try and sum this up. Now, those of you that watch my videos will know that I usually give some thoughts at half time as to kind of how the first halves went. I've not done that this time because there was absolutely nothing to add. It was a horrific first half. In fact, let's just be honest, it was a horrific 80 minutes where I would probably sum that up and say that is, in all my time of watching Paris Saint-Germain, that is probably the worst live performance I've ever seen. It was so lackluster, it was lazy, it was languid. There was no chemistry amongst any of the players. There was a lack of ball retention. There was a lack of energy. Everything was slow. Everything was predictable. It was shocking. It was, again, I've not seen PSG play that badly in the flesh. And regardless of what happened last 10 minutes, that was a really, really poor night. Not loads of positives you can take from it, but the ones that are would be character, would be the performance of Keylor Navas, who was astonishing tonight, incredible. And let's be honest, without him, it would have been, God knows what the score would have been, but it would have been a real cricket score. And let's be honest, yes, Madrid were better than they were at the park back in September, but it's still not a great Madrid side. You know, you can cut through them. But it just felt like PSG in the first half particularly, there was no belief. There was no belief that they would go there and win. It was almost like the stage was too big for them. There was a real nervousness, especially at the back, and playing out of the back. Marquinhos looked really uncomfortable tonight, and that's, you know, he's done a great job in the centre midfield, but he looked really uncomfortable tonight. Kimpembe makes me worried, you know. He puts himself in really precarious positions, especially when with his touches in possession. Thomas Meunier was Thomas Meunier. And I think the only two positives really, you know, in terms of playing the players was Thiago Silva, who I thought was great positionally, cut out so many balls, had a kind of calmness about him as well. And as I said, Keylor Navas, he was just incredible on the night. The rest weren't fantastic, certainly out the starting 11. But again, as poor as it was, you've got to give a bit of credit there. That character for the last 10 minutes to pull that around, to pull a 2-0 deficit round within 2 minutes. You know, you've got to be out there, and you've got to be an opportunist. And Kylian Mbappé was that, and it was a scruffy goal, but it counts. And then a beautiful finish from Sarabia. And although he gets a bit of stick, and he has been for the last year or so, I thought Draxler was great on Friday night, and I thought he really added something today as well. I thought Neymar did okay when he came on as well. We finally had someone who could pick the ball up and be positive and run forward. And yes, you know, he was knocked off the ball a lot. He didn't, you know, his ball retention wasn't great at times. He's finding his way back to fitness. That's just going to take time. And I fully support the fact that he didn't start the game. I've seen that as a case of, would you rather play from the start and come off after 60 minutes, or would you rather come on in the second half and influence the game? And he did, and I thought Tuchel got that right personally. But it's worrying. It's worrying for the future. It's worrying, and I just hope that's just one that we can get out of our system, because when we get into the knockout stage now, we're going to mean business. It's no messing around now. It's back to that nervy phase of the competition where we keep failing. So this is going forward now really important. It's really important that we put that right. That we get rid of that out of the system, and we plan ahead for Galatasaray. I think Cavani needs a game. I think some of the youngsters need a game. Start Sarabia, you know, in that final game. It's a dead rubber for us. So go out and play some of the fringe players and those that haven't been playing, the Draxlers, Sarabias, Herreras, Paredes. Those players need to start and need to play. Sergio Rico, another player that needs to play in that game. Listen, I'm happy. It was a poor performance, but I'm happy it was a 2-2 win at the Bernabéu. I've been here twice in the last few years, and we played okay. The first occasion we were excellent and got nothing. And we've been poor tonight and got a point. I'm happy with that. I can't complain. It's a point. It's top of the group, and onwards and upwards. So hopefully a better performance on Sunday at Monaco, because they've found a little bit of form, and we need to push onwards and upwards in Ligue 1 now, and that's got to be the focus over the next few months now, Ligue 1, and getting a really nice big lead so we can go into that knockout tie in February under no pressure in the league, so we can really focus on that. But please, I've had a lovely time in Madrid. It's been a bit rainy, but not dampening my spirits. I'm gonna go back, grab some food. I'm flying back to London in the morning. So thanks for watching, guys, and allez Paris.